solo Disney trip. It's bright and early. I believe it's like 8:10 right now. Early entry starts at Hollywood Studios at 8:30. I don't know if we're gonna quite make it, but we're gonna try. I do want to grab a coffee before we head out. I am gonna stop at Galaxy's Edge and get the Black Calf. Of course, we are wearing the Black Calf t-shirt, so I feel like it's only fitting to get a Black Calf coffee. However, I do want coffee before. Like, that's just gonna be a process getting there. I got ready, didn't have coffee, and I just feel a little out of place. So we're gonna stop at Le Petit Cafe. If you don't know, I'm doing a solo trip and be here for 5 days by myself. Stay in the Riviera. We're switching over to the Grand Floridian though for the second half of the trip. So we're gonna do 2 resorts and every single park. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Last night we did Epcot. Got rained out a little bit. The plans changed. So hopefully that doesn't happen again today. But if it does, oh well, we're just going with the flow. As for multi-pass lightning lanes that we have Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway at, I believe, 10 a.m. and then we have like an afternoon break and then we come back to Rise of the Resistance. But I'll be refreshing and seeing if we can change those times, change the rides. We'll see. It's a new system, still trying to learn it. But I guess priorities, and first off, let's go get coffee. But I wanted to say good morning and let's go to Disney. The mirror is a little dirty, but I want to show you my outfit. Of course, I'll have everything linked down below because I can't remember the names of like the small businesses that each shirt comes from. So this shirt I will link down below. I think it's absolutely adorable, so I'm excited to go pick up a Black Calf. So good. I said this in yesterday's vlog. If you like strong coffee, you're gonna love the Black Calf. If you like sweet coffee, ask for double sweet cream and then really mix it in and it gets sweet. Whenever people say like it's super bitter, you gotta mix in the sweet cream. That's like the way to go to make it sweet, and ask for double. So I've got this. I've got just like a black Lululemon set under it, and then I've got my jewelry, Mickey necklace that I wore yesterday, necklace that I got at Target during the Disney pack with me, Ray-Ban sunglasses, I've got the New Balance shoes with some Amazon scrunchy socks, and then my park bag, Bagoo. It's incredible. If you don't know, they're machine washable, so when I get home I throw this directly into the washer. It fits a ton of stuff, and then I've got you with me, so that's the outfit. We need coffee. I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep just standing here, so we need to get excited to go to Hollywood Studios. In the lobby, or in the hallway, so I'm gonna try to be quiet, but last night I checked how many steps I walked. I walked like 15,000 steps yesterday, which is crazy to me, so we're gonna see if we can top that today. I love seeing how many steps I can do at Disney because it always blows me away.
Say bon voyage to the Mediterranean. We are about to go island hopping at Disney's Caribbean Beach Resort.
When I tell you it is probably the hottest day of all time, and I feel like Hollywood Studios is always like the hottest part. I'm dripping in sweat, you can tell, but secured the Black Calf. It's super good. I got regular foam on the top, so it's got cold brew, this there's sweet cream, like cream cheese foam on top, and then a little like chocolate cocoa pebbles. So like this is how I like it. You get the chocolate from the pebbles. You could also like sip out of the side, and I'm sure that would also be sweeter. But when I tell you, it is literally the hottest day of all time. I thought I was beating the heat, but I think I just got stuck in it. So we're gonna just walk around, see if there are any low wait times, but honestly it kind of seems like it might be busy here today, so we'll see what we're able to do. I do have a few snacks that are like on my radar, so maybe we'll walk around and try to find those and go into some shops. If you're ever wondering what September, August looks like at Disney in Florida, it's a fan and a cold beverage at all times. This is my favorite fan. Got it on Amazon. It has a little stand so you can set it down. But what I like about this one compared to other ones is that it has an on and off like switch, so you have to turn it on and then click the button. So when it's in your bag, it's not going to just automatically turn on and drain the battery. And this does a really good job of cooling. We do have our multi-pass at 10:20, so I'm in Toy Story, obviously, right now, Toy Story Land. And I'm waiting for Slinky Dog Dash to start. I want to get a clip of it, and that was one of my like goals to get on that ride. So I'm just kind of like waiting and seeing what the line is like. Something about me with Disney, I don't like to wait in lines. That might be kind of crazy and weird, but I do not like to wait in lines. So I like multi-pass or short lines. I'm not gonna wait in anything longer than 25 minutes. I don't even care what ride it is. So it turns out Slinky Dog Dash is down. I'm not waiting in this heat. I'm gonna go find some air conditioning and we'll go through the gift shop for a little while just to cool off. It's hot. You're gonna hear me say that 100 times today because I cannot get over how hot it is already. Table. Let me prop up my fan priorities here. See, it's got a little stand. You just set it down on the table. Gives you air, which is nice. It is 10 o'clock right now. 10:20 is when our multi-pass becomes available for Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, which is what we'll do. But I did pick some things up. I take back what I said yesterday about them not really doing good with their merch. So I've been wearing sneakers this trip, which if you know, normally I wear my Birkenstocks into the parks, but I've been wearing my New Balance, and so I've been wearing cute little ruche, I don't know, those slouchy socks, I guess is the correct term. So I ended up finding these ones with a little Mickey. I thought it was subtle, and I honestly just saw the photo opportunity of the Skyliner, like with my feet up. So hopefully we'll be able to get that picture. And it also worked out really well because I'm like one pair of socks short if I want to wear them every day. So I might just be gross and like not wash them and then wear them. And then shockingly, I found a pair of earrings that I actually really liked. Again, I really go for like the subtle stuff, and you can barely even see that there are Mickeys on here. They're like little crystal Mickeys, and they're just like gold hoops. They're so subtle, wouldn't be able to tell unless you're like super up close. And it worked out great because this just all fits into my park bag, my bagoo. I'm telling you, you can fit so much stuff in here. I'll give you a bag tour when we get back to the resort, but I'm gonna probably just end up chilling out here. Wish I was chilling. But I'm gonna chill out here for the next like 15 minutes and then just walk. I'm literally looking at Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Then we'll hop on that. And then I did see that Slinky Dog Dash is back up. Wait, of course, is incredibly long. Last time I checked, it was 45 minutes. I don't wait anything longer than like 25 minutes, so we're not gonna do that. But I do wanna get like a video of it and maybe keep my eye on it to get on it later. But for now, we've got Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and then we'll see from there. But it is hot. Definitely gonna take the afternoon off at the resort to cool off, decompress, and more than likely take a shower because I feel so gross right now. Could not be any better in there. That ride is great because it has a like wind part in there that just like cools you off instantly, which is fabulous. It's like a little hair dryer for my sweat. It seems like Slinky Dog Dash is down again. I was gonna go back there to try to get like pictures and videos and stuff, but that's just not gonna happen. Let's go back to the resort. I'm kind of getting hungry, thinking maybe we can grab a quick lunch somewhere, chill out, maybe wander around the resort a little bit, grab probably another coffee, but I should eat something because I'm kind of hungry. Haven't really ate much today, and it's almost 11, so let's catch the Skyliner, head back to the Riviera, but also make a trip back to Epcot because last night we didn't really get to do that much. So I'm hoping that maybe that can be on the agenda today at some point, especially when it cools down. Back at the Riviera, this is the sports bra that I got at Lululemon. This is from a new collection they have where it's like a sweetheart neckline. I absolutely love it. I think it's so cute. But I told you on the Skyliner, I want to show you my holy grail sweat-proof makeup, and it really is sweat-proof. I've been wearing this all day. It has not came off around my mouth or anything like that. This is my go-to for heat. Foundation, Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. Tried, true. This is the only foundation that I use, especially when it comes to the heat. Go to without fail. I also really like a primer. This is the Refi primer. You've probably seen it on social media. People just roll it on their face. Absolutely crucial. Lastly is powder. Laura Mercier pressed powder. Use a powder puff, and when you put it on, press it in. Don't just like smear it on. Press it. Go really slow with the powder. The duo, the trio, primer, foundation, powder, game changer, and it will make your makeup stay, and I guarantee that. It will make your makeup stay the entire day and some. It's incredible. But I have placed right now a lunch order. Got a burger, was really feeling a burger, so I ordered it from Primo Piatto. We're gonna go pick that up once it is ready. And then I've got a little bit of like computer work that I gotta do. I'm still like technically working this trip. So I'm going to do a little bit of computer work, eat lunch, chill out. It looks like it's gonna rain. And it normally, I told you, it normally always rains at like 4 to 5, but it honestly looks like it might rain earlier than that, which I'm totally cool with, as long as it's not raining tonight. I wanna stop at Epcot, try some new things. So what we might do, Skyliner from the Riviera, Hollywood Studios, Skyliner back, Epcot. That honestly sounds like such a fun plan tonight. We are hitting up all the parks. So like tomorrow we've got Animal Kingdom and Magic Kingdom. We've got a little bit of everything. We're doing a whole variety. I did a quick t-shirt change. This is such a fun shirt for going to multiple parks because tonight we're gonna go to multiple parks. This says call 1-800-PIXIE-DUST. And then the back has a fun little graphic on it. But I'll link this one down below. Such a classic, but it's a great shirt to be able to wear to multiple parks. It's not like specific to just one park. So I've got my same set on under. I just quickly threw on some socks and sandals because I'm just walking to grab my lunch. So I've got the nice kicks, and I'm hungry, so let's go. Food is here. I got some condiments. I got everyone they had: barbecue sauce, mustard, mayo, and ketchup, because I did get some parm fries. Oh, this looks delicious. Let me show you first. I'm so hungry. And then I got the parm fries, which these ones look way better than yesterday's, so I have high hopes. Cheers. The fries are much better than yesterday. Yesterday they were like a little soggy. These ones are good. Add a little mayo and ketchup burger for the first bite. I did grab a knife. I'm somebody, I don't like to put the condiments like on my burger. I like to put them on every bite so I can like control each bite's sauce level. There's a method to the madness. Cheers. Today's gonna be hard to rank with the Black Calf, a burger, and good fries, and a morning coffee. If you don't know, every day of this trip, at the end of the vlog, we're gonna rank everything that we ate and drank for the day. And we did yesterday's, which was really, really good. Today, so far, everything has been a win, so I don't know how we're gonna rank this. Shocker, but the radar says rain will start in the next 20 minutes, and the weather, not surprising at all, it says rain all tonight. Like every hour for the next 5-6 hours says like 60, 70, 80% chance of rain. I think we're still gonna just go out in the rain. I don't know. As long as you don't mind seeing me like a little wet rat. I don't know what else to do. We have parks to go to. Backlot Express. We're gonna do a little taste test, adding something to the menu. I gotta spray my hands. Just got off of Rise of the Resistance, and I think that's my new favorite ride. I've never been on it before, which might come as a surprise, but I'm a newbie to the Star Wars fandom, I guess. I've just recently gotten into it. I loved the ride. I would say the theming on that ride is incredible. It's so immersive, and it was so much fun. I really recommend it. But we're at Backlot Express, and we got a Wookiee cookie, which is, let me pick this thing up, it's huge. It is, the belt fell off of it, but it is 2 oatmeal cookies with like cream filling inside. Heard mixed reviews on this, but I'm excited. I don't know how to eat this like nicely, so bear with me. Okay, this is definitely gonna be like a tear piece and then dunk it in the cream. It kind of reminds me of like an oatmeal whoopie pie. If you're from the Northeast, you know what I'm talking about. The inside though is like super light. I was expecting it to be like a frosting, but it's almost like a whipped cream kind of frosting. I was hoping it's gonna be a little bit like thicker and sweeter just because of the ratio cookie to frosting. I feel like it should be a little bit more. The cookie is really, really good. And I like the filling. I just wish there was like more of the filling because the cookie ratio is crazy. So good though, don't get me wrong. This is good, and it will go into our official ranking for the day. It's constantly looked like it's gonna rain all day, but I'm just going with it. It is what it is. I think after this, we're gonna head over. I need to hydrate. I feel like I haven't drank a lot of water today. But after this, we're gonna swing on over to Epcot for a little while. Okay, I spoke too soon about the heat because it is hot. I'm trying to get my hand sanitizer out, but we are at Epcot now. I don't know if I told you that, but I stopped at the Brazil booth, and I'm not even gonna pronounce it, but these are Brazilian cheese bread is what it says. So I don't know like what it is, but it's warm, kind of like it's got like a crispy kind of crust to it. It's warm. It's kind of gooey on the inside. It's very salty though, like it's kind of like overly salty when you tear it open. This fluffy bread and a crust, and it's just like soft on the inside. Not really like tasting any cheese though. It kind of just tastes like a bread roll. It's good, but it's nothing special. I stopped in a little Greece place and we got these spanakopita. Like, I love this so much. I already know I'm gonna love it. It's got like a spinach cream filling inside. The outside is flaky. It's like a pastry kind of flakiness. Cheesy. There you go. It's got like a flaky, cheesy kind of look. It's very warm, and I just already know I'm gonna love this. Got a nice crust to it. It's so good. It's like spinach, cheese, all in like a nice savory pastry. Welcome back. We're back at the hotel room. Started to rain, and I was like, ooh, don't want to get my camera wet. Don't want to have another situation yesterday. I was going to try to brave it out, and then ultimately I realized I can't really film in the rain, so there's no point in like being there. Like 7:30 right now. I'm kind of hungry. I think we're going to place a little order for dinner. Perks of a solo trip. You don't have to make anybody else happy. You can just do whatever you want to do. So I was like, you know what? We're going to hang. I told you yesterday I was going to show you an after park day park bag. What's in my bag? I didn't. I fell asleep last night. I ended the vlog and completely forgot I said that. So we're going to go through my park bag. This is my go-to park bag. I will say, I keep my camera in here and it gets heavy. I've got like a dent in my shoulder. If I didn't have my camera with me, this bag is not bad at all. Like, you can fill it up. My camera is heavy. I've got a tripod on it. I've got all the attachments, and it was kind of digging at my shoulder, but it is what it is. This is a Bagoo bag. It's my go-to everyday bag, but specifically park day bag. You can throw this into your washing machine, dries pretty much instantly, but the little clean freak in me loves this because I can just throw it straight into the washer. This is my leg, by the way. I looked over, I'm like, that was kind of weird. So in here, I have my Disney poncho that we bought yesterday. If you saw that, if you didn't, go back, watch that one. That was a good vlog. It was a little hectic. Mini water bottles. I got these yesterday as well. Was not expecting them to be this small, but they're small. They're small. I've got my pins. I did go around and like look for pins today, and I didn't see any pin boards that I was interested in. So I just have my little pouch here with all of my pins. And I'm hoping we'll be able to find some good ones. Normally Hollywood Studios has good ones. Today it just wasn't. Lifesaver in the heat. This is a handheld fan. You charge it with just a USB-C, and it has a little stand on it, so you can like stand it up. I love it. It's great. And then we've got random stuff. So we're gonna do like a speed round. Spray hand sanitizer, classic, mini compact, just a mirror. A comb, but you wouldn't know because my hair is super frizzy. 2 packets of the sugar-free white peach liquid IV. A ton of different wipes. I've got bug spray wipes. I've got little hand wipes. I've got a couple of Disney receipts, car keys, Listerine cool strips, mini travel perfume sample. This light is like having a hard time. I have a cuticle oil in here, my everyday lip liner, Pillow Talk, Charlotte Tilbury, or no, this is Love Trap, Charlotte Tilbury, and then my Rhode Peptide Lip, and then I have an extra camera battery, and then normally you go into my bag as well, and that's everything that I fit. I just throw everything inside of here. There are 2 pockets, I believe, in here. I just throw it all in. I'm like, you know what? It's all gonna just be in one giant pocket, and it's just a little mystery toy chest. That is my park bag. We are gonna place dinner. I don't really know what I want for dinner. Tomorrow, we are going to Animal Kingdom, checking out of here and checking into the Grand Floridian. So tomorrow morning, well actually like kind of tonight, we're gonna roughly pack up our stuff and then go to the next hotel. I know you can transfer your luggage from like one hotel, like if you leave it up at the front, they can do it. I don't have much with me. I'm gonna just do it myself. So we're gonna go to Animal Kingdom tomorrow morning. I don't know how early we're gonna get up because I'm not gonna lie, I think the morning times are hotter during the day because during the day it gets cloudy, but in the morning times it's hot. So I'm debating on if I want to actively rope drop Animal Kingdom or what I want to do. There's not really any rides except for Navi River Journey is the one I want to do. So we're going to just do that and then we'll check in at the Grand Floridian, which will be so much fun. I love the Grand Floridian. Grand Floridian is just always a classic for me, and I really love the Grand Floridian. So I'm excited to go there. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, my plan is to watch the Epcot Fireworks from the little Skyliner area tonight. So we'll go pop out for that, watch the fireworks, and then come back inside. It's like a little life hack. You obviously don't get like all the projections and like the music, but you can watch the fireworks and you don't have to deal with the crowd of people going on the Skyliner to come back to the resort, which is always an absolute nightmare. So we're gonna watch the fireworks tonight. Bit of a weird dinner. I wanted just some classic chicken tenders, so I got a kid's meal, and it came with apple slices, which I'm really excited about because I can't remember the last time I had like fruit here. And then I got the beef bolognese, so I'm going to show you obviously close up using one of the forks I got on day 1. I'm telling you, I actually use them. They're super handy to have when you like forget silverware. Cheers. So good. So good. That's delicious. I'm going to show you a close-up so you know what we're working with. Ooh, it's got a little heat to it. Honey mustard with the chicken tenders. I feel like it's the only way to go. I pumped ketchup and mustard and then realized they had packets of honey mustard. So cheers. Do a good dunk of that. Disney chicken tenders, I don't know what it is, but they nail it every time. And then I did get a little something for dessert. It's the end of the day, which means it is food and drink ranking time. The lighting in this room is awful. I'm really excited to switch to the Grand Floridian because the lighting is so much better in there. Can't wait for you to see the room. Can't wait to check in. That's what we're doing tomorrow. But we gotta rank the food and drinks today because we did have a pretty good list. And I sat here and probably spent the past 10 minutes debating which order to put these in. So I feel pretty solid about this list. And I hope that this can help you out if you're coming to Disney World and you don't know what to eat. I'm hoping that these are helpful. I did yesterday's backwards. I gave you number 1 first. We're gonna obviously go in the opposite order today and do this correctly. So in the number 9 spot, I'm gonna put the gelato that I had tonight. I don't think I got any footage of me like actually tasting it, and I'm kind of glad because it was very, very, I wouldn't even say mediocre. It was, you know how ice cream is like icy? That's how it was. It was just awful. I took a bite out of it and I was like, this is absolutely awful, which like ice cream, how do you mess that up? It was bad. It's going to number 9. Number 8 is going to be the cheese bread. And I believe we had it in the Brazil food booth at Epcot. It just wasn't doing it for me. It was kind of just boring, bland. I didn't love it. So it's in the number 8 spot. Number 7, shockingly, is gonna be the Wookiee cookie that we had at Backlot. Was that the name? Why does it not sound right? The Wookiee cookie. I don't know. Didn't really love it. The cookie was a little, it was like a mediocre oatmeal cookie. There wasn't enough frosting, but it wasn't even frosting. It was like whipped cream. So like I wouldn't even have been happy if there was more of it. Number 6 is gonna be the chicken tenders that I had for dinner tonight. Kids menu. They're crispy. I recommend if you're just looking for a safe food to eat at Disney, you can't go wrong with the chicken tenders. I've never had a bad chicken tender at Disney, and I'm somebody that gets really sketched out by meat. Disney's, they're crispy, they're good, a little honey mustard, incredible, and that is number 6. Number 5 is gonna be the burger that I had for lunch. It was delicious. The toppings were fresh. It did have a garlic aioli kind of like mayonnaise on it, and if you know me, I love anything garlic, so that was incredible. And the fact that that burger was so good and it's in the 5th spot shows we had some good eats today. Number 4 is gonna be my latte I had this morning at the Le Petit Cafe. They just always nail the coffees. I've, again, never had a bad coffee there, and it's really good. So if you're looking for a good resort coffee, Riviera is the way to go, 100%. 3 is gonna be the beef bolognese that I had for dinner as well with my chicken tenders. It was a little spicy, had a little heat to it, but it was flavorful. There was a lot of pasta, like the pasta to sauce was very balanced. It made sense. It was just nice. It wasn't heavy, even though it was a pasta dish. So that is going to number 3. Number 2, the spanakopita that I had at the Greece booth in Epcot was delicious. I love it so much anyways. It's one of my go-tos whenever I'm like looking for an hors d'oeuvre. It's always spanakopita. The spinach, the creaminess, the flaky crust on the outside, to die for. Number 1, without fail, the Black Calf from Hollywood Studios. I firmly believe it is a great coffee, even if you don't like bitter coffee. I like a good bitter coffee, especially when I need like heavy caffeine. I really like to be able to taste it. This one offers so many options. 1, if you want it sweeter, ask for extra sweet cream on top. Mix it in. Take that second. It's not going to look pretty because you're going to mix it all up, but if you mix it, it's going to be sweeter. It's gonna be sweeter, it's gonna work. I promise you it'll be exactly what you want. I just get regular though and just let it kind of melt in. The cold brew is so good by itself that when you mix it in, it's delicious. And if you want it to be sweeter and you want it without mixing it, sip from the side. Don't use a straw because obviously the straw is gonna go right down to the bottom and give you the cold brew. So those are just some tips. Hope those help. I love doing these food rankings. I think I'm gonna keep doing them for all of my Disney trips. I just think it's helpful to see a day's worth of eating and rank from there versus like your all-time favorites. It just seems a little bit more manageable. Let's take a shower and we need to talk about our plans for tomorrow because tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a potentially chaotic day. So we need to talk about that. So I'm gonna squat on the floor for this clip just because the lighting's a little bit better from this direction. So tomorrow is Thursday and tomorrow is when we are checking out of this resort and we're checking into the Grand Floridian, which is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So what we're gonna do is pack up tomorrow morning. I don't know what time I'm gonna get up, to be completely honest. After rope dropping Hollywood Studios today and realizing it was just as hot and humid at 8 o'clock in the morning as it was at 11. I'm kind of like, what's the point of waking up super early and trying to beat the heat, but just being hot and humid anyways? And I would honestly argue it was hotter in the morning time than it was at any other point during the day. So we might sleep in a little bit. I could definitely use a little bit of the rest. So the game plan is check out of here, head over to Animal Kingdom. I'm gonna pack up my car with all my stuff, not that I have a lot anyways. I'm gonna just pack it up in my car, head over to Animal Kingdom, and we're gonna spend the morning there. I don't know what we're gonna do at Animal Kingdom. It's honestly my least favorite park. That might be a hot take. It just, I'm gonna say something really like hot topic. It's just like a glamorized zoo to me. I can't believe I said it, but we're gonna go to Animal Kingdom for a little while. I never really go, and this just seemed like the perfect opportunity to go. We'll walk around. There are some little places I wanna stop for like food and drinks, so we'll have fun and do that. Then we're gonna check into the Grand Floridian, do a classic room tour, all of that stuff, and then most likely we'll hang out at Magic Kingdom tomorrow night. And tomorrow afternoon, all of that fun stuff. There's a lot of things we want to do. And then I think tomorrow night we have a Tiana Bayou Adventure Multipass Lightning Lane. So we're going to do that as well, which will be so much fun. I've never done Splash Mountain before, so this is new. It's exciting. I'm excited and a little nervous for it, not going to lie. So that's the game plan for tomorrow. As for tonight, though, I'm going to go shower, and we're going to do the same routine that we did last night, tonight. Shower, and then get in bed, throw on some cartoons, and try to get a good night's sleep because we need it. I will say a strange thing about, where's the on button? Strange thing about Disney resorts is they do not come built in with Disney Plus, which is really strange. So I have my iPad here and I'm going to just AirPlay, Mirror Play, whatever. Yeah, you have to go down to like connect my device. It's so strange. You would think that it would just come built in with it, but it doesn't. So let me connect this.